Welcome back to the Neverwinter Nights original campaign with the Tiefling swashbuckler Meren Maynoldt. Modified to have no level adjustment, and for some strange reason having glowing eyes, which I don't really mind. But I keep making commentary about it every time, don't I? Okay. We just cleared the warehouse.
And I want the archers to secure the perimeter. The rest of us will split up into 3 squads.
Is there a problem?
The City Watch. Commendable of Captain Berlena to send support, but we have things under control here.
Is that so? Well, guess we'll just stand back and watch then.
You're welcome to observe, of course, but I'd appreciate it if you'd stay out of the way. This operation requires careful coordination, and you haven't had the training these men have.
No, you do seem to have a rather high opinion of yourself, though.
This is a delicate matter that has attracted the attention of Lord Nasher himself. I'm sorry, that sounded rather pompous, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Good to see that the Watch can still find level-headed recruits. You seem sincere enough. We received word of weapons being smuggled into this district and have tracked down the distribution point to this warehouse. Lord Nasher has ordered us to confiscate the weapons and hopefully avoid a street war in the docks.
I hate to tell you, I've already taken care of things here.
What? When did this happen? We
Just
were
now.
told to expect strong opposition.
Not long ago, I was just leaving to report back to my post when I saw you.
Lord Nasher will be most pleased to hear the news. This should help the Watch's position at the next council meeting. I must confess that there are those of us who are beginning to question the competency of the Watch and its leadership. I see that I have been mistaken.
Okay. The City Watch is here to serve.
And you've done an admirable job of it here. Well then, it appears the men and I have some time on our hands now. Is there a tavern around here that you could recommend?
Okay. Sunken Flagon.
Ah, yes, Duncan's place. It's been a while. Thank you. You heard it, lads. The Watch has things under control here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another evening of boredom catering to the lords and ladies at court? Not so. We all need a respite from such arduous duty. Tonight, we'll be reacquainting ourselves with ale and tavern wenches. To the Sunken Flagon!
I am not cleaning the tables after them. I'd sooner torch the place, I'm warning you.
I think Duncan's going to be quite upset when he sees what's invading his tavern. The old sot's gonna have to work tonight. Thank you again. You've saved me a lot of trouble, and possibly the lives of many of my men. I shall report the good news to Lord Nasher right away.
Yep. Go and invade my uncle's tavern. Not getting a level this session, am I? Okay. Speaking of invading my uncle's tavern... Ooh, locked door. Speaking of invading my uncle's tavern. Speaking of. We're now going to go invade Sand's place. Because we've got stuff to sell. But yeah, one of the issues I have with 3.5's class skills is some of the things they leave out as class skills really don't make sense. A fighter should have, to be a good fighter, you should have high sense motive, high listen, and high spot, since those are the skills that allow you to prevent being ambushed and see through feints, which are really basic skills to any sort of military or soldier type. Now they'll say, well, you can cross-class, and well, yes, you can cross-craft into listen and spot and sense motive, but it's not as useful. It's not as effective. Those should be class skills to a fighter, but they aren't. Bluff should also be a class skill to a fighter because that is how you do a feint. And a feint is a very basic skill. It's not a exceptional skill at all. It's a very basic skill. It's something everybody that does any sort of martial fighting or competition fighting of any sort knows how to do, if they've had any sort of experience at all. Where's Kelgar? Kelgar is slowly making his way to the front. Likewise, the monk has concentration as a class skill for reasons that I flat don't understand, because, well, monk doesn't have anything that concentration would be used for, which is to prevent
back again.
losing stuff.
And oh, why, you've brought a visitor from the academy, I see.
I'm not with the academy. I left.
Studies too strenuous? Well then, it's good it was your choice. Others have not been so fortunate as being extended the offer.
Study's too strenuous? I didn't need to study. I already knew how to do magic.
Ah, yes, you are a sorceress. A natural.
Who is this elf? He's got a smart mouth for a merchant. Better watch it or I'll burn this shop of his down.
If you set fire to the rafters, you'll find the place will draw your energy out of you until you lie quivering on the floor. It is Vantine Siphon, if you are familiar with the historical codex bearing his name.
I didn't care much for history, or the academy books.
Ah, then perhaps you may wish to hold your threats until you do. Now, how can I help you all today?
Okay, he seemed disappointed at that. He looked like he wanted to have a... Let's look at stuff for sale, though. Okay. Do I have that? I do not have that pouch. I'll have to go to the Weeping Willow Inn at some point, so I can have the magic pouch for all the crafting stuff. I just had a very, very nice thought.
Yes.
Dark Steel confuses me. It gives acid resistance, but it causes electrical damage when made into a weapon. Why wouldn't it do electrical resistance or acid damage? Very strange. It's like they threw a dart at things. Say, what should we cause it to give? What kind of damage should we cause it to do?
A little way down at the moment.
No, you're getting less weighed down, so stop complaining. There, see, you're no longer weighed down. You now have light encumbrance.
How can I help?
Identify. Identify. Ooh, nice. I'll keep it.
Yes.
Identify. Shining Light of Lathander. Give that to you until we get to the guy who has it, who we want to give it to. Okay.
Certainly.
Okay, here we go. You know what? Let's go in here and then come out. And we'll have a little bit of an ambush. I should look around in there and see what Wolf and his kids are doing. I'll do that in the next section. Ah, Praven, I heard you'd been expelled like Lena was. Because of you, we were only defending ourselves. Defending? You attacked me first. Everybody stop. First one to throw a spell is going to be lying in their own blood. Save your words. We heard you threaten our sister Lena at the Sunken Flagon. Our house's honor is at stake. This will only be settled with blood.
What's going on?
What's going on is you're fireballing some fools.
What do you need?
Sure, I can do that.
Gold piece.
What do you need?
You know what? Actually, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go back to the sand shop and buy something. I have an idea. I pretty much have Nishka and Kelgar in my party most of the time. Okay. Oh, way over here, of course. It's gonna the video is going to end before I get back to Sand's place. Blah. Okay. Meren might end up having more videos than everybody else because I'm taking a little bit of a detour to get some crafting done. In fact, okay. Timer's about to go off. I'm going to cancel it here ahead. Okay. Meren. Sands.
Ah, well met again. And what can I help you with?
Okay. I'll come back to that later. Talk to you in a little bit.